But there's evil within, too.
Oh yeah, we never... I don't remember if we got all the little woo-woo detection things in that, like, mind church dungeon. Medical syringe, gotcha. Got it. Does that mean we're back in an open world segment? Is it possible? Alright, so these little things that you use to refill the air conditioner in your car, unless it's like mine and hasn't worked in 5 years. I bought one of those like a couple of months ago. I was like, well, maybe I'll give it a try, and screwed it in there and squeezed the thing, and I could hear the fucking shit just immediately coming out of it. And I was like, yep. I still don't understand how my 98 Jeep Grand Cherokee still runs. It's I'd call it a miracle if it wasn't fucking tragic. Oh, let's solve a quote-unquote puzzle. You make 2 light up. You make 5 light up. You make 1 light up. You make 1. Oh, it's different? No. So, well, this... Oh, you just flip all of them. That's not a puzzle. That's like the combination to the lock to the air shield in Spaceballs. What the hell?
Shit. Looks like Theodore's been here. Maybe that's why I couldn't contact O'Neill. Hoffman's safe house is nearby. I should check up on her.
Hoffman is that other lady that we met earlier. I didn't, like, complain as much about me. The other Mobius operatives, like, you didn't have to spend as much time walking and slowly talking with them, so I didn't feel the need to throw as big of a shit fit. You signed, like, a Dark Brotherhood contract or something. My God. Well, you just look real sad. What's wrong, buddy? Oh, you're the one that I detected with my scanner. Gotcha. Well, unfortunately, I'm full up on medical syringes. Let's see what you keep in your secret tree box fort over here. Anybody gonna stand up when I take this shit? Look, there's some nice mattresses in here. If you were like friends were over and you stayed up too late drinking, you'd be like, you can crash in my secret box fort room, bro. I've got like 3 or 4 dirty mattresses you can lay on. Just a bunch of good shit. That's all I need. A very plain room. So I guess those freeze bolts, the condenser bolts, must work good against the lava enemies. And probably the flamethrower boss that spoilers we're going to fight.
Hoffman, you here?
I believe her spooky ghost might be here.
What happened here?
I would find out if the game would let me. It made me walk over here and do this, even though it's what I was originally going to do.
O'Neill left his safe house to go to a restricted area of the Marrow? That doesn't sound like him.
It really doesn't. If it's not hiding in a room and shit in his pants, it's not O'Neill. That's the O'Neill. Oh, this is the way I came from. I'm actually supposed to hack that computer, son, ipconfig / all my way into the Marrow and see where she went. But I was seeing if any new items spawned. I know that's what you all want. Your hunter-gatherer instincts demand.
Can anybody hear me out there?
Oh yeah, Sykes. He's the bonus guy that we helped, isn't he?
Sykes? You're still in here? Are you okay?
Sebastian, just the man I was looking for. But I'm okay, but I could really use your help back here. It'll be worth your while.
Oh no, another optional
Should
subquest.
probably go to his safe room and see what's going on.
Boys, we got to see. He's probably got all kinds of cool shit. He's like, I accidentally built the Iron Man mech suit, so here you go. Just go punch everyone to death. Ignore the ghost trees. I like how the ghost trees pop up just like the Four Kings. You know Darkstalker Cave's down here somewhere. He just doesn't feel like dealing with Sebastian. He doesn't think he'd make a good Dick Wraith. It would be nice to get the Dark Hand. We could, like, sneak up on enemies and soul steal them. Maybe you can get a spooky skeleton mask. Like all the cool Dark Wraiths. I can't fucking give these medical syringes away. I like how these condensers have just started spawning everywhere, including areas we've already been in. Including some red good. I assume we're going the right way. Well, Mary Magdalene was here the whole time. I like to think she was spawned in later and that I didn't just miss her like an idiot. Uh-oh. It's become even more oppressive. It's like at the end of Dark Souls 3. No, a better analogy would be like after you beat Rom, the vacuous spider from Bloodborne. And like everything goes to extra double shit. Okay, so there's going to be a lot more enemies. There's probably going to be lava mans. So let's keep on our toes. Remember, if a lava man sees us, we've got the explosive bolt waffle stomp combo, son. Banned in most fucking tournaments. Well, there's just a man with a flamethrower. What the hell? Let's fucking chase breaker or whatever it's called. I never actually played any Assassin's Creed game, but I remember one of them had a multiplayer mode, and if you were being chased by the guy trying to kill you, like if you jump through certain windows, it like just stopped them from following you, and I believe it was called Chase Breakers. Could be the good name of an anime too. Alright, are you done fucking obsessing over me and my life, Flamethrower Man? So there's the big Flamethrower boss guy, but I guess there's just regular Flamethrower Man enemies. Oh, they're trying to get me to go to fucking Vacation Fire Church Bible School. Alright, buddy. Let's see what he does with his time all day. Other than standing around pissing me off. Can I get a Predator fucking strike on this piece of shit? No, you can't. Okay. Fun. Let's sit around and think about how fun this game is to play. I've been upgrading my handgun a little bit. I guess I can shoot you with it. Can we shoot the tank? It seems like the kind of thing you do in a video game. It's just become a fucking action game. Well, you're just resilient. Am I not supposed to be shooting this guy? Is this the actual Flamethrower boss man? Am I supposed to be running away from him? I guess I'm just gonna load because I've used up the most fucking shit. If that's just supposed to be a, oh no, don't piss this guy off, run away from him thing. Good game design. That's what I call it. Good job, Todd Howard. Okay. Bites of Dusto gave us all of our wasted ammo back. So now there's a regular ass enemy who got burnt up. I guess they're supposed to teach us this guy don't fucking kid around. Yeah, he's just kind of wandering around. I didn't think that was actually him. Well, you just left this perfectly good green goo here. Why do video games have to do this? Why do they always have to get worse the longer into the game you fucking go? That's why, for as many hundreds of hours as I've played all the Souls games, most of those hours aren't complete playthroughs. They're just me making a new character and playing through like the first half of the game when it's good. And then being like, well, I don't feel like doing this anymore. Maybe I'll make this type of character now. I'd say Dark Souls 3 is not as bad about that. Because I think my main problem with 3 is that it's so linear. But the second half of it, not terrible. As long as you're doing, you know, just a normal playthrough. Now, if you're recording some kind of weird, restricted, standard issue playthrough, it might be a little bit more aggravating. But who would fucking do that? What kind of fucking self-hating degenerate would do that to themselves? I'm going to try to sneak up on this crowd, but if they do notice me, they're going to get fucking smoked. I can tell you that right now. I like how you're all like Thriller walking down the street. Did you have to practice a long time to get that in sync? I don't know if he sees me or not, but he likes to fucking yell. Here I come, sweet cheeks. Pop! Give me that good shit. Wow, that was by the book predator killing. We didn't even aggro any of our friends. Alright, I don't know if I can stab either one of them without the other one seeing me, but what can you do? What can you do? Pow! Yeah, we all know you're fucking, you saw it all. You're gonna be on the fucking 7 o'clock news and be like, I seen it all. He came up there, he was creeping about. He was like one of them cat fellers from the Elder Scrolls. Stab the dog shit out of him. The little caption at the bottom says, what are you going to do? Predator kill me? And it's credited to man predator killed. That's old school. Look, there's one of them freezy tanks that you can use to fight the Vergado or whatever in Resident Evil 4. Sadler's right hand. Or was what we know him as. Hey, lava man. You just dying for me to fucking freeze you with that thing, aren't you? Well, I'm dying for you to fucking turn around. Okay, he's off of fire. Please just turn around while you're off fire. What are the odds that as soon as I go to stab him, he's going to burst back into flames? We all know it's going to happen. It's a self-defeating prophecy. Because I know I'm going to fail, I just fail preemptively. I just gave you a summary of the entire history of the Tenfey channel. Alright, that shit has to fucking go off here in a second. Boom. And your friend didn't notice? Which is my favorite kind of friend. The one that doesn't notice that his friend just got stabbed to death a few feet away from him. Please, please, sir, your fire has to go out. So I can predator strike you. I want it so badly. The secret. Ooh. I thought for sure that was going to fuck up. I was getting ready. To take a big breath so I could throw a proper tantrum. A proper Tenfey tantrum, as they're known. Around where I come from, we call those teetotal hell spells, but I figured I'd localize it for y'all. I give it a little Ted Woolsey treatment, son. Little son of a submariner. It's amazing anyone understands the plot of Final Fantasy VI after that man got done with it. I'm giving him a lot of shit, but he had a lot on him. You didn't get a lot of time to translate those games. Final Fantasy 7 and 6 are just cobbled together. Hey, buddy. I figure instead of trying to get the point-blank predator kill, I'd be responsible and just stab him once. Real good. I realized I'm Sans Hatchet, which means I'm no longer Hatchet Man. It's like when Arthur in Ghouls and Ghosts, or Ghosts and Goblins, gets hit and his armor explodes off and he's running around in his drawers. When Prowler Hatchet Man gets hit, his hatchet and all of his armor explodes off his body. And he just has to run around in his loincloth. It's the only way Khajiit ladies will play the game. Alright. Well, I can't Nathan Drake my ass onto that train. What a shame. So, I guess they did find a way to return you to the little open world segments. They just mixed things up. Honestly, I don't blame them. If you can reuse an environment in your game, but like mix it up where it's not, doesn't feel like tedious and gives you new stuff, ain't nothing wrong with that, boys. My favorite video game of all time, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Technically, half the game is just the same world map with new shit on it. I wonder if we're going to keep encountering that spooky ghost lady now that we've entered the fire time. Well, look at that little secret box. What could possibly be in it? Oh, that's what the high-grade weapon parts come in. A nice collector box to display them, son. You can never open your high-grade weapon parts, son. They're like amiibos. Or Bring Art's Freya Crescent figures, son. Oh, do you come in here when people take your good shit? I wonder if those cryo bolts, like, slow him down more than anything else. I see fart vapors coming through the wall. Does that mean there's green goo out there? I'm being lured by green goo. We were made men by the green goo. Given life by the green goo. Yeah, you just stand there all fucking day guarding any items I want to pick up. You're a real big fucking man with that flamethrower. I'll just loop around and grab this shit like right in front of you. Fuck you. I've got a big stamina bar. I carry a big stamina bar and I'm not afraid to use it. I wonder if those cryo things can hurt him or slow him down. You still chasing me, Abigail May? Nah, he's having one of his little fireball tantrums in the woods, as he tends to do. God bless his heart. Remember when I fought that chainsaw armed woman here? I never thought I'd think about that as the good times. I gotta keep my bottles built up so I don't lose Ultra Instinct. If Jiren shows up... Okay, there's more than one of those flamethrower guys, so... Is he teleporting around or are they a normal enemy? Okay, I think I overestimated how much damage that other one was absorbing. Well, tell you what, buddy, since we've decided we're going to be good friends and have us a duel, you just keep following me right over here. Hopefully he's not played Resident Evil 4 and doesn't know what this signifies. Where the fuck are you running to? Were you trying to get ahead of me? Is this like how Jason Voorhees appears all over the place? I don't know if you can sneak up on him or if he just looks in every direction all the time. He's got a robe of many eyes from the Dungeons and Dragons equipment and can just see in all directions simultaneously. I think we can beat him. See, this is the problem in video games. When you don't put obvious indicators of damage, your player doesn't know what's happening. I mean, he reacted to one of those sniper round shots. I guess flamethrowers can shoot Hadoukens too. Good thing we're in a VR. Good thing we're in the Oasis, so I don't have to point out how unrealistic that is. Will you fucking get over here? I like how I walk around a corner and you forget who I fucking am. I still don't know if he's just an obstacle or an enemy you can beat. I don't want to use every fucking drop of ammo on him for Todd Howard's ghost to appear like Nedry and go, nah, you can't kill this enemy. Yeah, you're real fucking good at aiming, Ben. You're a real fucking piece of work. Fucking hero, that's what they call you. The hero of the sniper scope. Now that was completely fucking bullshit and should have hit him. You will be closed. I'm getting unnecessarily frustrated, y'all. I apologize for that. I really do. I need to do better. It's just little things like that enemy there. They just piss me off because I don't know how bad I'm fucking up by trying to fight him. I guess as long as y'all get entertainment value out of it, it doesn't technically count as a fuck up. But me wasting a bunch of my ammo and shit probably doesn't give y'all entertainment value. So who fucking knows? Who fucking cares? We're playing on the standard difficulty, which means there's no fucking way we'll ever run out of healing items and ammo. So it's really not that big a deal. You only really need to min-max on like the super hard difficulty.
Oh
Huh. I didn't even get the stealth proper or anything. He didn't drop anything. That's shitty. God almighty. We're going to see. Okay. I'm just going to ignore all this shit because I don't know what the game developers want. If they want you to go around here and kill these enemies and pick up shit and like constantly run away from that flamethrower man or what, but I'm fucking over it, dude. I do want to go in that building and get those high-grade weapon parts that we saw. That's the only thing that's rare enough for me to fucking give a shit about. Don't be in any rush to open that fucking door, Sebastian! Aren't you glad that I came back to finish this game, James Piner? Are you getting everything you fucking wanted? I told you it wasn't as good as the first one. Alright, we're allowed to fucking go in here now. Oh, I thought... Okay, you don't get invincibility frames when you're opening a thing. That's crazy. Someday in the future, the far-flung future, I'll be able to put a smoke bolt on this fucking crossbow. But this isn't that day. This isn't that fucking day. Alright, we grabbed that shit. Let's go to what's his name safe house and see what fucking optional shit he has for us. And then get on with our fucking lives. Oh, they teleport that enemy closer to you. Gotcha. Gotcha. I learned a valuable lesson. And y'all did too. And that lesson is, video games are awful. God, no wonder this YouTube channel is so fucking pitiful. I really am a broken fucking mess of a human being. That's the final lesson of the Tenfey channel. The evil within was me the whole time. High-grade weapon parts. I'll grab the other things along the way. We'll supermarket sweep our ass through here, son. He's right outside the door trying to shoot me. Oh dear, oh my. Boy, am I spooked. Hey. Alright, don't forget that he shoots Hadouken, so we have to fucking weeble wobble as we run. Gotta keep environmental objects in between me and him at all fucking times. I don't even remember off the top of my head where that... Okay, it's right over there. I was gonna say where that garage where that guy is. So yeah, I guess they literally just teleport flamethrower guy around. Neat. Alright, I guess I can't approach it from this vector. Yes, don't squeeze through that little spot. Climb over the car. Where's the door to this guy's fucking safe room again? Alright, he's standing over there running his fucking... Oh, this isn't the garage area I was thinking of. It's something completely different. Well then, where is... He's across the street. Got it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, good. He's in Crimson's Plaza, but spelled like an internet handle. Crimson XX69 Plaza. So where all the best stores are. Sniper ammo pouch. I should probably get that too. Where was it? Oh, just right over there. Good. Good, I don't have to exert much effort. My favorite kind of bonus item. Hey, have any of y'all seen the sniper ammo pouch that my thing indicated? Is over there next to that fat guy? Yeah, here it is right here. Thanks. We got the max sniper ammo. Good for us. I guess I'll pick up these weapon parts along the way. Why not? Alright, buddy. I hope you got a fresh fucking cup of joe brewed for me. Because I need heals.
You're here. Good.
What's going on, son?
Hey, you're the one who told me to call.
You found your back.
Check it out.
That's a computer. You can play Deus Ex.
Congrats.
Fair enough, but here's the deal.
Help you.
That's not what I need. I hacked the servers to access. There's a pod in there that I'm gonna use. Problem is, the power. And there are a bunch of those damn collapses affecting the. You get the power back on and clear the place.
Again.
I'll show you how to use the.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Alright. So we have to go to an area and clear all the enemies out. And then he can escape. And presumably we get a bunch of good shit. So, video games have taught me it's never do good deeds unless you get a bunch of good shit too. Full on handgun ammo. I'm full on sniper pistol, son. Or excuse me, silenced handguns. It's like you get to your grandma's and before you can leave, she's like, honey, why don't you take a silenced handgun with you? And you're like, gee whiz, grandma, I stopped on the way here, got a baker's dozen silenced 9mm handguns. And she's like, good news, mine's a 45. That's grandma. Son, always thinking of you. Always making sure you have the high caliber handgun. God bless her heart. I don't know if I have enough shit to upgrade my shit. And I don't care. Alright. I guess we'll do another save before I have another one of my patented shit fits and reload. Whoop.
All right. Let's do this before I get cold feet.
My feet are a little bit chilly here in the real world. It's the only thing I could think to say to get us through this awkward loading screen. Silence would have probably been the preferred choice. That's what my friend Sean Darius would say if I was picking a mystic to put on my team in Saga Frontier. Okay. Alright, now that we're here and we're clearing this area out, I'll go back to playing the game professionally and stealth killing the enemies. I'll stop being quite so petulant. But just know that deep down inside, I'm still the angry German kid trying to play Unreal Tournament or whatever. Remember that video? That was one of them viral videos before YouTube, if you can imagine it. I believe it was revealed later that it was staged, which is kind of a relief when you think about it, because otherwise,
looks abandoned.
That poor boy would still be out there so angry that his game didn't load.
Whatever's down here and get the power back on.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that door can't be open. Alright. Oh good, a hatchet. Finally. I can show myself in proper society. I could show myself before the Khajiit ladies. Properly hatcheted. Boys, he was real mad. Didn't you realize you needed to pull that door? Hey, how y'all doing? You gonna follow me through here? I forgot to make the joke when I looked around that corner that the thing for 1408 would be there. The Mummy Man. He's become quite the feature of this playthrough when you think about it. Alright, you're a hatchet man, but I'm not going to burn my hatchet on you. So now I know I got a backup hatchet right here, just like Joe Dirt. Alright. Oh, you seem to be just having a grand fucking time over there, so I'm not going to interrupt you. Man, I'm not getting my little predator thing from a distance as much, son. They say as you age, your predator distance just drops off. You got to start taking some kind of medication for your predator range. You seem like the kind of Mobius operative that ought to have good shit on you. Bet you don't. My guy had to solve another quote-unquote puzzle. Here we go, boys. Let's see if I can crack the old noggin open. That one gives us 3. That one gives us 2. That one gives us 4. That one gives us 5. 5, 2, and 3 has been known to add up to 10 in some cultures. Okay, cool. It gave me the stealth kill! I was never expecting it! Sometimes the game can be shitty in your favor, I'll admit it. Okay, I was gonna say, I see a big eyeball. You kind of look like the kind of people that need to get fucking smoked! Snap! Crackle! No, Sebastian, now's not the time to loot. The last one can be Hatchet Man! There we go. The good times are finally back. If I can stab a bunch of crowd in the neck and then kill one with a hatchet, we've officially reached the good times. Why don't they just build the whole game out of the Hatchet Man, son? O'Neil be shopping. Alright. I guess that's the power back on. Is this all the crowd you needed killed? That's not even a week's burying. You'd have this shit done by Thursday. What does my little thing say? Oh, excuse me. What does my little thing say? No enemies in call sight. Oh, from the pod room, of course. That's what we call the laundry room nowadays, the pod room. The kids still eat Tide Pods. Is that still Poggers? I'd be on there eating Food Lion brand Tide Pods. Food Lion brand detergent pods, son. You know the kids would never upvote
This is
it.
it then. Better call Sykes.
Sykes, everybody's dead. You can come get in your fucking VR machine. You can finally fuck your virtual waifu. That's what he's actually doing. He's not trying to find a back door out of the STEM system.
Thanks, man.
He's trying to get his waifu programmed into the game.
Sure this is gonna work?
Godspeed. That's a more noble goal than what he's originally trying to do.
Me any good. Anything is worth a try.
That would be me if I got into the STEM system, like Stefano, the camera guy.
When you bring Lily back
Son,
here, there's a time
I'm like, I had to take over and kill everyone so that my waifu could be imported into the game data.
To climb into the pod. You both should be able to fit in it together.
I don't know, Sykes. I got a bad feeling about this.
Look, man, I know what I'm doing, okay?
Maybe you should hold off on this. Help me find Lily.
Son, Sebastian's like, maybe you should let him, test it. He's like, this is like if Sykes was getting a PS5 on launch day somehow, and Sebastian was like, look, maybe wait till the next revision. Maybe till they work the bugs out. Or for God's sake, maybe wait till it has more than one video game. All of that was unskippable, by the way. The more I bitch and moan, the more unskippable the cutscene is.
Thanks, man. I left you something in there for helping me. I'm not gonna need it where I'm going. See you on the other side, Sebastian.
Why all this smoke? I like to think he just got up out of the tub and like ran out of the room while the smoke cloud was there. Did we just get Caballero effect or whatever?
I wonder if it worked.
Boys, a super elite gamer was here. Look at all these multiple monitor setups. They were multi-boxing, running their own World of Warcraft Classic raid. So they had 40 characters they themselves could control.
Our attempt to use a STEM pod as an emergency exit port has been declared a failure. Despite a 25% success rate, the decision has been made to discontinue research.
Is that a fucking double barrel sawed-off shotgun? Good. God, it was all worth it.
The other three simply
All the pain and agony, all the bitching and moaning I went through has finally been made worth it.
we believe that the other 75% have been
Boys.
lost in an uncharted
Now, can you upgrade this thing to hold more than 2 shells? Because it would be very video gamey if you could. Am I at full health? I'm always at full health. That's the problem with being so good at the game. Sorry if you've been trying to pay attention to that lady, but there are subtitles you could be
25%
reading.
chance of success. I'm not gonna risk Lily's life like that. Hope Sykes is out in the real world.
Oh yeah, by the way,
One in
the whole
5
thing
chance.
of him, Sebastian, thinking about getting Lily and using this pod to escape, you don't actually do it. Because, spoilers, there's only a 25% success rate. So, let's just keep our fingers crossed and hope that Sykes is okay, boys. Hope that he's out there in the real world right now doing the Carlton dance. God bless his heart. He's a true hero of the game. It took me until now to realize, oh yeah, I've got to hotkey the correct shotgun to my thing so I don't constantly, there we go, pull the wrong one out like I was doing with my handgun. I've got 2 shotguns. Gee, Sebastian. That's that's Joseph Oda when like they show up to a crime scene and when Sebastian gets out the car, he's holding 2 shotguns. Joseph's like, gee, Sebastian, how come the chief let you carry 2 shotguns? And Sebastian's like, because I'm your fucking senpai, idiot. The day Sebastian can get 2 communicators is going to be rough because Joseph's just going to be there looking at him and be like, gee, Detective Castellanos, how come both communicators can't make the woo-woo noise at the same time? And Sebastian's like, they must be interfering with each other. It's the resonance, the metals, the alloys, you wouldn't understand. Okay. Assault rifle ammo pouch. I don't even got an assault rifle, boys. That's like when on Christmas Eve you get a Nintendo 64 game when you're spending Christmas Eve at your dad's mom's house. And you're like, but I don't have a Nintendo 64. And then surprise, the next morning at your mom's house, you get a Nintendo 64. I'm sure everybody else's childhood was exactly like mine. This chest just keeps refilling itself. Oh, never mind. It's the same fucking horse shit. That's like when you go out to the fridge for the 4th time during the day and open it. It's just going to have the same shit in it. Alright, cool. We helped out our good friend. Got a cool shotgun. Was good at the game. The playthrough's finally back on track, son. The moment I step out of this building and that flamethrower man shoots me, we're immediately going to be back into salty Tenfey territory. Hopefully at least a few of you enjoy salty Tenfey. Son, you'll be getting having a good time. That's all I can hope. Now, I think this whole area is technically optional because I don't think this is where Hoffman went. I think she went back the other way. I mean, there are a lot of fucking enemies walking around town that we could kill and get lots of green goo. But then there's this asshole. The old resource drainer, they call him. So I just don't know. I would stop right now and look it up on the internet whether you can actually kill that thing or not. But it's really not worth delving into, son. We just need to get on with our fucking lives. Every time I try to walk out of here, you've got to be teleported right in front of the exit. He's like the dogs in Dark Souls 3, son. Just teleports everywhere. Can we see 2 of him at the same time? Okay, you're walking right there. Are you also over here? Yes, he is. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what to think. That looks like the kind of thing that can't be stealth killed. I just get the strangest notion. We could try to pull him over here with some silenced handgun. Oh wait, I forgot about the flamethrower guy. And his never-ending quest to ruin all good times. I also am describing the pyro from Team Fortress 2, if you couldn't tell. Oh, I thought there was like an alley back here. Alley-oop. Let's just get the hell out of here now. Alright, we know there's a bunch of these fuckers over here, and that would be fine, but we don't know when what's his name gonna appear. The Good Times Destroyer, they call him. He's the kind of guy that loves to tell the teacher on Friday, right before the bell rings, that she forgot to give him homework. He's the kind of guy that loves to have his ass beat. Now, how am I going to stab the 3 of you without each of you noticing me? When you're so fucking obsessed with all hanging out in the same area, son. You should try to be more independent. Strike out on your own. Be your own gang of lava, man. Did you notice me, buddy? If he's not on fire, I could stab him, but he probably will be on fire. Yep, right at the last fucking second. What a coincidence. What a fucking coincidence. You can't do that either while he's on fire, by the way, if you were wondering. It's why these enemies are so good, and I'm so glad they're in the game, because they make everything worse. Alright, I managed, at least the get smoke time managed to last long enough that I could still get to him. Did he notice me or not? Is it going to happen again? Somehow it didn't. Yes, you're real cool. Now walk over here, blow that up, get waffle stomped in that order. Waffle stomp! I don't know what your deal is. Okay, you run up and explode. Gotcha. See, I'm glad I understand you now. I understand the problems, the trials and tribulations that come with being associated with you. Whew. Lord have mercy. It's exhausting being this shitty and petulant on the internet while playing a video game. I don't know how the mature Let's Players do it. I wonder if sniper bullets do anything to that, man. Yeah, I'd say they're somewhat effective. Who'd have thought? Who could have... Oh, yeah, that's right. We also upgraded the damn thing, didn't we? Good times. I'm effortlessly killing the enemies while suffering no repercussions, which means I'm having a good time. Oh, no, please don't come over here and notice me. Get fucking smoked, idiots. Boom! Pop! And lest we forget... Pow! You can tell how slightly out of sync my audio is when I do shit like that. Look, the get smoked, even if you don't spec any other of the Khajiit nonsense in the stealth tree, the fucking smoke bolt stealth kill upgrade is just fucking worth it, man. One smoke bolt to kill 3 of those fucking enemies without it burning any other ammunition resource. You can't beat it. What a deal. I'm like an extreme couponer. I didn't even think you could climb on them barrels, much less did I want you to actually fucking do it. Somebody get the guy that does Boundary Break. Shees? Is that his name? To show me how that fucking flamethrower asshole is teleporting around town. Because, yeah, spoilers. Not the best time I'm having dealing with it. I didn't even mean to use the big heal. I meant to use one of my syringes since I can't stop finding the fucking things. But what can you do? Hey, buddy boy. Can I get a stealth kill? It would have been really fucking presumptuous of me to assume I deserved one right then. Bottle break! Get off my fucking dick! Chase me over here. Catch me by the frozen nitroglycerin container. How about that? Fuck you. Oh, do I have to shoot him? Cool. I mean, that's real neat, but why couldn't I? Oh, I could have pressed the melee button, now that I think about it. I could have pressed the Doug button. If that had hit, that would have been a really good, cool shot, and I could have said something funny, and the video would have been good. But I decided it would be more artistic if I made the video shitty and awful by playing bad. So, you're welcome. Waffle stomped! Look, I'm getting the Waffle Stomper achievement, boys! Woo, 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 woo. Oh no, my woo, woo. There's interference. Joseph, help me. Joseph, I need your energy. And Sebastian just stands there staring at Joseph for a full 20 seconds. And Joseph finally sighs and, like, takes his glasses off and, like, does that thing where you rub the bridge of your nose very exasperatedly. And then just without even opening his eyes, he goes, woo, woo, woo. And Sebastian's like, it's working. I'm getting a signal. Woo, woo, woo. It is my favorite running bit of this playthrough. Even more than Henry and Margaret. Losing their shit over me not properly min-maxing and getting all the item pickups. is the ballad of Sebastian's communicator and the noise it makes. We fought a ghost lady in here at one point, and there was a guy in here who shot himself, but you can see he's gone, and somebody was kind enough to place new items. Why would waves of distrust emanate in the bathroom? Who's out here? Oh, you. As if I needed to fucking ask. That'd be like if I was in a Friday the 13th movie, and I've already seen Jason Voorhees kill 2 or 3 people, and then like I hear a jostling at the door, and I'm like, who do you think's out there? I'm hung on a chair. It was my greatest downfall. Like many before me. Like many a great man, I've been humbled by a chair. Okay. I'm trying to just ignore that flamethrower guy. I'm treating him like when somebody invades you in Dark Souls and you're just trying to play the game. Like I just kind of just keep going and, you know, walk to the boss while just rolling away from all of his attacks. I'd say we're generating more resources than we're wasting. So we're making an overall resource profit. I'm sure Henry's there with his adding machine, fucking crunching the numbers. And he's like, he just scraped through, Margaret. At this rate, he's going to be out of sniper bullets before he even gets to the next boss. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Secret bonus items. Yeah. What you got up your ass crack, buddy? Something good? Oh, I thought it'd be a thing of Marlboro cigarettes. Son. What's the easiest type of cigarette to snuggle up your ass? I'd think Virginia Slim 100s. Because they're like fucking needle thin. Everyone knows real men stuff entire stogie cigars up their ass when they get sent to prison. It's the only way you'll earn respect. How could a cigar possibly taste good when it's been up someone's asshole? Guess it depends on whose ass it's been up. Well, ain't you just taking the initiative and marching over here, dying to burst into flames right when I go out there to stab you? I know it. I've seen it 100 fucking times. You're not clever. Yeah. Oh, wow. Ain't I shocked? Ain't I just surprised? Iago from Aladdin has never been so surprised. Oh, yeah. Not often we get a proper predator kill on one of these pieces of shit. Let's go for the double. Mark Rutzer himself will be forced to like the video. Bam! Son, I ain't never seen the botched predator kill, and I never fucking will, son. There's no reason not to kill more of those bloated things, since we've learned that one good headshot will put them in their grave. I wonder how they feel about fully upgraded harpoon bolts. Let's find out. Alright. I'm gonna chalk that up as a win, boys. I like how his eye, the eye at the top of the screen, the baleful eye of distrust got real big when he noticed me like a cat. Boys, you ever seen a cat looking around and then they notice something interesting? Their pupils get real big. That's how you know you're doing a good job, when you're down at the pub chatting up one of them Khajiit ladies and you're talking about some stuff, and then you're like, oh yeah, then I found this big fucking solid mess of moon sugar, and her pupils get real big. You're like, uh-huh. I'm like, the only thing I'm missing now is a Khajiit lady's ass snorted off of, but I don't know where I'd find something like that. Wiggling my eyebrows the whole time. Okay, he's going over there, which means that place is shitty and awful. Have we gathered enough resources in this area? Can we get on with advancing the plot? I bitch and I moan, but we all know we're having a good time. Has there ever been a YouTube Let's Player more tsundere than Tenfey? I guess Darkside Field, does he count? I don't know, but I guarantee that his YouTube channel will outlast mine, son. Nothing can take that man down. Speaking of nothing being able to take that man down, here's this asshole. Oh no, don't notice me and be like, you're going to fucking church, boy. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, let's just get the hell out of here. I think we found plenty of good shit. I mean, we'd be remiss not to bust these couple of boxes open on the way. But I'm just saying, there really ain't no need to dilly-dally so damn much. Oh, but I want to stab that lava man too. I want it all. Just like Queen. Or that lady from Napoleon Dynamite. Will his fire fade before I can stab him? Yep. That would be me. That's how I'd take out Lord Gwyn if I was the oh, you sitting in your car pretending to be unconscious, son. You still gonna get a DUI. You got the keys in the ignition, son, even if you're just listening to the radio. I'll say some of these people might not be properly dead. Did we ever get onto the train? The good shit train, as I like to call it. It's like that episode of Adventure Time where they're on the train that loops infinitely. Some sort of infinity train, I believe they called it. I wish one of you motherfuckers would get up so I have an excuse. Hell yeah, shotgun ammo pouch. To blat you with this fucking sawed off double barrel, boys. Woo, 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 woo. So when the woo-woos are real low and baritone like that, you know you're not anywhere close to any good items. That's how Sebastian passive-aggressively lets Joseph know that he picked a bad choice for where they were going for lunch. Joseph shows back up with a bunch of Jersey Mike subs, and he knows Sebastian is a Firehouse subs guy, and puts them on the table. And Sebastian just walks up to it with this thing going, woo, 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 woo. And he's like, I don't see any indicators of good shit in the area. And Joseph's like, you know, you could go pick up lunch, Detective Castellanos. And he's like, it wouldn't be proper. A senpai going to pick up lunch, Joseph? Boys, looks like I haven't shown you enough high school anime yet. You know, Sebastian has one day of the week where he and Kidman just sit in his office and they watch pirated anime. And Sebastian always ruins the good parts. One time, Kidman made the mistake of pulling out her phone to browse it. And boy, Sebastian, she was banned for 3 weeks. It would have been longer, but Sebastian figured out that she actually did it on purpose to get banned. And so then he made it mandatory. But he stands there like your grandma at Thanksgiving when you walk in with like a basket, and you've got to put all your cell phones and PlayStation portables and Nintendo Game & Watches in it. That's how Sebastian described it. He's like, I don't want any phones or any Game & Watches. And Kidman was like, the Game & Watch? What? And Joseph was like, just ignore him. Just let him have his way. He's like, if I find out any of y'all are carrying a talk boy, there's going to be hell to pay. Now, let's all move the desks aside so we have enough room to practice the Lucky Star dance. It's, God, one of the greatest crimes in this universe is that I don't have the talent or the money to hire somebody with the talent to get somebody to make a little animation of Joseph Kidman and Sebastian doing the fucking Lucky Star dance. God, you know, it would be beautiful. All right, we're finally done with this area, the bitch and moan region, as I call it. It was all optional side bitch and moaning, too. That's what makes it so intolerable. Do we need a cup of joe? We do! Boom. We're going to loot all the coffee makers. I noticed they've made us slightly more haggard and worn as the game's going on. So, you know, Resident Evil 2 the original COD. They want their gimmick back. Then again, a Resident Evil type guy worked on this game, so I'll allow it. Let's see if we can make our guns more better yet. Weapon upgrade. Alright, what were we going for next? Look at all the fucking weapon parts I have. I'm spoiled. Wow, it's almost like all that shit we went through was beneficial. Yeah, I was going to say this can't apply to the double barrel, and it says down there it doesn't. Okay, well, at least they're kind enough to tell you that. So you're not like, I'm going to upgrade my double barrel to be 6 barrels so I could tell Reggie, the ice cream man from the Phantasm movies, to get on my fucking level. How much would it cost to get a little bit more reload time? I mean, it wouldn't be bad when we're in the heat of battle. Especially if Heat of Battle from the Final Fantasy Mystic Quest soundtrack played in the background. It's a good song, so it's a jam. We could work on making our shotgun the powerful shotgun. Are there any of these bolts we want to keep upgrading? I'm not worried about the damage these things do, because the main benefit to them is they knock the enemy down to get waffle stomped. I never even think to use the shock bolts. These are already too good. I don't need them to do poison. This is like when you unlock the poison cloud upgrade behind Galamath in the inverted catacombs in Symphony of the Night. You're like, okay, that's nice, but I'm already an unkillable fucking god. My hands have already touched the Alucard shield and the shield rod, so I'm an unkillable demigod. Oh, this makes it where it doesn't take as long. Well, shit. For 30 weapon ports, we should have got that shit a long time ago. Boom. We maxed out the range. Should we make our sniper rifle even more powerful? Or can we finally invest into our handgun now? Okay. It's not much to get it up to 8 bullets. If we are going to use it, you usually use it in a panic and spam all the ammo. So it'd be good to have one more round in it. But I'm not going to invest high-grade weapon parts in it. As far as the firepower goes, we can get both of these. Yeah, let's do it. Whoop, boom. Whoop, boom. Cool. Our shotgun is fairly healthy on its own. Nah. If I'm in the heat of battle, I'll just switch to a different weapon. And if all my weapons are empty, it means I've made some really poor life choices. Few sniper rounds. Might as well make it an even 6. Smoke bolts are always good. I mean, we might as well use as many condensers as we can to make as many of those as we can. These are really good, but when I find them in the environment, I always have too many. I guess it just means we need to be using more harpoon bolts. What are the odds we find one of these things? I got a million fucking herbs. Who gives a shit? God, Henry has to leave the room during these sections where I'm crafting items, because I'm clearly not minimizing and maximizing their potential. I've got more slides, sweet cheeks. That means I can pick this up.
Thanks, kitty.
Domo arigato. Kiro Neko-sama. You've been upgraded from Tencho to Sama. Son, if you get all the way up to Dono, you know you've made it. Alright, who's left to talk about? We've missed a couple. What a shame. I wonder where it was.
Kidman, it's me.
Read you loud and clear, Sebastian.
Mobius. A name. That was
He's
all.
talking about when he was trying to figure out what the hell happened.
You around, Kidman?
For you?
Okay. We learned a lot. We had some good character development with Kidman. Hey, sweetheart. Thanks. If we ever get here and we're like around 700 shy, 700 or less shy of having the max we need for that upgrade. I don't even remember if it is 75,000 or if it was like 45,000. Let's take a look. Plus, it'll give us a chance to spend some of our Mary Magdalene keys. And I guess we'll talk to that nurse lady. God.
Detective
Gee whiz.
Castellanos. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Titiana. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot we left shit in here too. For later. Okay, and we get... How perfect. Poor Henry. Dealing with our nonsense. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with being cautious, but you can't avoid fighting forever. Maybe you should.
That's her way of shaming me for maxing stealth before anything else. Yeah, it is 75. We're only 25k away. By the time we hit 65, we can retire with that combat upgrade. And then we've got, what, maybe 10 years to enjoy ourselves. It's just like real life. Work yourself to death, and when you're old and can't do anything anymore, then you get to enjoy your free time. Oh boy.